Hello, everybody. How are you all? After a long time, I am meeting you all. Okay, so I think it's been nearly a month ago. Okay, so due to my tight pack schedules, I could not make some videos. Okay, today's topic is this. Definitely, everyone will have this question in their mind: how to get a solution for the problem, for any of the problem. The problem may be small or the problem may be larger than what you imagine. Okay, so for any of the problem, so what will be the solution? How do we get the solution? Who will give the solution? Okay, so you are the one who is suffering from the problem, and definitely you are the one have the only one have to find the solution for the problem. Okay, let us consider a incident, whatever the incident may be. So once you are suffering with that incident, uh, from your perspective, from your view, any sort of incident that is not giving you a good result out of it, then you find some problem with that, and you are not able to cope up with that, and you are struggling in that. So once you are the victim of it, then definitely the problem, whatever you are suffering, will look very huge, large, very big. Okay, just consider if that problem persists, or the problem which is happening to someone else, you are just watching it, then how will you resolve it? Definitely the solution will be on your hand. So you will know how to resolve it. Okay, so whatever the case it may be, though the problem you consider as a big, large, or volume wise very complicated, so whatever it may be, the solution will be very simpler one. Of course, whatever the problem you have, whatever the perspective you look at the problem, definitely the solution will be very, very simple. So we ourselves imagine that the problem is very big and we cannot solve that, and there is no clue, and we are really stuck in that situation. Then we ourselves imagine that the solution should come from somewhere else, and or someone should involve, or someone should instruct us to resolve the problem, and we have to get the solution from outside. So it's not the case. Just relax and look into the problem, look in deep into the problem, and definitely you will find the root cause of it, and you can um, figure out the solution of it. The solution will be very simpler one if you find out the root cause of that, and you know the solution, and you can easily implement it. Okay, once you start implementing it step by step, you can find all the problems getting vanished. Yes, of course, if you just watching this video, you may think that whatever the struggles, hindrances, or any sort of problems which you have or which you suffer from, just giving an guidance or advice will be easy. But whoever suffers with the problem, who are struggling to get the solution from the problem, they will know how to just pass that incident, or come across the incidents, or come across any situations will be very harder. Okay, but trust me, the problem, for any of the problems, the solutions are very simpler one, very simpler one. Just look at the problem, and you can easily figure out the first initial step of the solution. Any of the solution for the problem will be very, very simpler one. I just give you one small example, because we need some case studies, right? So I'll just tell you a small example. It happened nearly few months ago. Okay, so we had a iron remover plant. It didn't work, so I called the plumber so to fix up the problem. What is wrong with the iron remover plant? But plumber could not figure it out, and he said that the technician who fixed the made the erection of this iron remover plant could resolve it. So I called that specialist to resolve this. And that fellow again come up with some other ideas, and he said that finally let us change it, or let us do some corrections in it. Okay, so for us, the who were taking up the challenges becoming day by day is hectic. Okay, so we thought of resolving on one fine day, and the technician did all his what to say, new technologies, new methods to resolve it, but could not do it. So finally, we thought of doing a newer, erecting a newer one. Okay, finally, what had happened is, after doing all the new plant erection, uh, one point we didn't look into it, that the supply which comes through a wall was getting stuck with mud. No one noticed it. No one noticed it. So after doing all the erections of new plant, and we come to know that still water is not coming out of it, and what is the problem it may be. So the root cause is the input of the water getting clogged by clay. So once we removed that clay part, and everything was resolved. Okay, so it happened nearly a year ago, I guess so. So everyone who were involved into it, let it be starting from the people living there, and plumber who involved, and the technician or the specialist of iron removal plant, everyone failed to notice that. Okay, so we all imagine that once the output is not as per our expectations, then obviously the root cause may also be very bigger one. Okay, so that scenario, that situation just pop up today, because we were discussing with one among my client, stating of the problem, which is very for him the problem is very huge, for very big, very wider, narrower, everything he fixed. Okay, so very depth like that. But once the solution is on his hand and he know how to implement it, but he thought that the solution will be the since he his from his perspective, the when once the problem is very huge and very big, so the solution should also be like that. It's not so. So the solution may always will be very simpler. Most of the cases the solution will be simpler. Just to try it out. If you are stuck with any problem and you are finding to figure out the solution for it, just try for the simplest one. Definitely it will help you out. So once you start figuring out the solution, you can try to implement it. Once you implement it, definitely step by step you can resolve or whatever the issues it may be. Definitely you can resolve it. I hope this video will help you to resolve your problems. This is actually a basic step. If once you understand this concept, definitely you can try it in any of the circumstances, whatever it may be, your office environment, or at your home, or any business structure, or understanding between two friends, or any relationship issues. If you're stuck with some ego issues, everywhere the solution is very simple one, but we are not looking for it. Just look at the simpler solution. This will definitely help you. If you like this video, please share to your friends, and please subscribe the channel. Okay, looking to the next video with an interesting topic. Okay, bye bye, take care.